gentlemen, welcome everybody to Monday Night Raw with the Kraken Wrestling. Hope y'all all had a fantastic day. We are jam-packed for a fantastic Monday Night Raw. A lot of good matches have been announced for tonight's card. I am doing fantastic, fearfully. How are you doing this Monday? Some of the big matches I'm looking forward to tonight is Roxanne Perez versus Rhea Ripley. And then there is a match that was announced as well. We are going to have Stephanie Valkyria go up against Ivy Nile, which will be a interesting match. The actual matches are running below. Logan Paul is going to be there. Seth and Bron Breakker is going to be there to talk about what happened. Becky talks about what's going on with her. Is Steph? No, I don't know. That's a good question. I haven't heard the new faction's name, so I'm not sure what it is. But if you have heard it, what is it? Or is it called? Are you saying it's called lame? We should be underway. Lame. LOL. That's crazy. Let's see what happens tonight. Feel like it's gonna be a pretty good Monday Night Raw, to be honest.
Then, now.
Yet again, I could be wrong. I mean, this Monday Night Raw could flop. So let's find out.
Together.
I hope the Wyatts return soon. Yeah. And they don't have to be on SmackDown at this point. They can be anywhere. I don't care where they show up. Show the hell up.
Kansas City, Missouri, home to the four-time Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs, and tonight, home to Monday Night Raw for an 18th time. And downtown is the location of the T-Mobile Center, which will be jam-packed tonight with over 11,000 WWE fans.
Does look packed, for sure.
Weekend. Monday Night Raw, live on Netflix, is presented tonight.
What's up, Michael?
by Snickers. Filling in tonight for Raw General Manager Adam Pearce's
Hello, Nick
General Manager
Aldis.
Nick Aldis. Will he be able to keep order on what could be another combustible show here tonight? The Eradicator Rhea Ripley is here. She's about to teach someone a lesson off of last week's chaotic situation with Io Sky and some NXT superstars. Like the former two-time NXT Women's Champion, Roxanne Perez.
So I'm assuming Roxanne's pulled up
The Sharks versus Rhea
to the
Ripley
main roster.
live tonight. The Pitbull of American made, Ivy Nile, looking to make a statement tonight. And
What
put
the hell
herself
is
in a
Buddhist
50th
doing?
position, because she takes on the NXT Women's Champion.
Oh, Stephanie.
Stephanie McCare is in action. Stephanie versus Ivy Nile tonight. And fresh off his win over AJ Styles at WrestleMania, Logan Paul is back on Monday Night Raw. The social media megastar is here tonight.
What's up, Drew? How you doing, my friend?
Welcome to Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Cole, Pat McAfee back here in action tonight after the uncalled for attack by a spiraling Gunther last week.
So we starting with Pat McAfee?
Has suspended Gunther indefinitely and fined him an undisclosed amount of money.
He's also given me the opportunity to chit-chat about the situation later in the show. I will certainly take him up on that offer, and I can't wait to get some words off my chest.
And we will take you back to the situation a little bit later on. But first, we want to take you back to the way that Monday Night Raw went off the air last week.
Okay, start with Seth and Breakker. Makes it. I do, Michael.
I stole CM Punk's best friend. I took a wise man from Roman Reigns.
So very smart was Seth.
I am the winner of the main event of WrestleMania. I am.
Yeah, he's got some time off, I do believe.
There is a new #1 top star in this industry.
Oh, welcome to Long Beach. Rebellion was fantastic last night from my standpoint as well. Ooh, Bron Breakker did spear the absolute hell out of Roman. I mean, that spear, it cut him in half. It sure did. Stomped the hell out of him. Left them both laying. Now my thing is, do we add another member tonight? Or do we keep it just the three? Oh, look at Breakker in a suit and tie with Paul Heyman. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome WWE.
So it's odd though. Breakker's coming out to Seth's music, which I guess it makes sense. It's not a bad idea for sure. But when are we gonna give this group a name?
What happened last week was stunning. A lot of questions need answering.
Breakker seems to be in a good mood as well.
What a group.
Oh, on paper, this is a stacked group already. Even if Paul Heyman don't have to wrestle, this is a top tier faction.
And a monster.
They're gonna have to get Breakker to smile. They're gonna have to find a way to get him to smile. Now the dogs are barking. There's a smile. What is up with Seth's glasses? They are eyes.
Kansas City! Welcome to Monday Night Rollins! I am your host, I am a visionary, I am a revolutionary, I am Seth
Freaking Rollins. Yeah, I do think there'll be some type of tag team matchup at Backlash.
You didn't know, you've been living under a rock. You are looking at the winner of the main event of WrestleMania. And I know it's a little difficult for some of you out there who still want to chant for CM Punk.
Oh wow, they're booing him tonight. No CM Punk chance.
I don't hear him.
I don't hear him either.
Here they come.
There you go. Seth was like,
I knew
okay,
there were still
okay.
a few of them out there, and I know it might be painful for some of you who still want to put your fingers in the air for Roman Reigns.
Yeah, we
Jeez.
do. We certainly acknowledge.
OTC got a better response than Punk did tonight.
But what you are looking at in this ring right now is the future of our industry. The future runs through one man. That man is not CM Punk. That man is not Roman Reigns. Hell, it's not John Cena. It's not Jey Uso. It's not Cody Rhodes. The
Damn,
future
okay.
of this industry, with Paul Heyman to my left and Bron Breakker to my right, the future of this industry runs through Seth freaking Rollins.
Holy shit. Sami Zayn. What do you want, Sammy?
This is interesting.
Well, hello, Sami Zayn.
We saw Sammy.
Breakker said, I can't stand this guy.
The new World Heavyweight Champion, his friend Jey Uso.
They were feeling Uso out there.
Sammy's gonna get hurt. Something is gonna happen to Sammy. I could see Sammy in an odd way joining. Because he's been...
I wonder what these vibes will be.
He's always been overlooked. And this could really help him in a weird way. They are not doing it.
Sami Zayn. Hey. Welcome back, my man. You were out for such a long time. It is good to see you back on Monday Night Raw. I assume you caught WrestleMania, right?
Yeah, Seth. I saw the main event of WrestleMania. Very good.
Ah, yeah.
Jesus.
How long have we been friends? Long time, right?
Long time.
Okay. I feel the need to come out here as a friend, as someone who's known you a very long time, and tell you to your face that this is a load of crap, man.
What do you? Hey, no. What are you talking about?
No.
What do you mean?
I'm saving you from getting speared.
How much time did you spend talking about CM Punk, talking about Roman Reigns, and then the one thing that those two guys have in common happens to be standing over your shoulder now?
Paul Heyman makes sense.
So how are you any different?
Wait a minute. You're not seriously comparing me to CM Punk and Roman Reigns. How can this not be different? Come on now.
For the longest time, I really started to believe that you just had this deep anger, this like hatred for CM Punk, and you sounded so self-righteous when you were talking about Roman Reigns, but now I'm starting to see that maybe you were just jealous.
Ooh.
Maybe you just
Breakker is going
be in the
to
position
spear Sammy
that
in
they
half.
were in.
Sammy, look, I am not CM Punk. I am not Roman Reigns. This is the vision for the future. You and me, we've gone back many, many years talking about what that future would look like. This is our future.
What a coincidence that is. That the vision for the future of the WWE, the vision for the future for this entire industry for years to come, it all revolves around Seth Rollins being front and center.
It's not
Just
a
like with Roman.
I'm the best man for the job. You know this.
Yeah, that's my point, Seth. That's my point. It's not a coincidence. It's hypocritical. And you spend all this time talking about the bloodline this and the bloodline that.
This is not the bloodline. Quit comparing me to them.
How is it different? You've got the wise man right over there, and you've got your little dog right
Enforcer,
over there.
yep.
Who, by the way, if he keeps looking at me like that, is going to get his face kicked in.
Hey, everybody just calm down. Hey, what is this? What is this? What is going on here? Sammy, you came out here to be honest with me. Well, let me be honest with you. This is
Paul Heyman is rubbing Bron Breakker's back to calm him down.
With us, or you become a target. That's not a threat.
It's a
That's not
promise.
a threat. I don't want you to become a target. Because this whole thing
It is a
bigger than
promise,
us.
for
It doesn't
sure.
matter if I hate you like I hate Roman and Punk. It doesn't matter if I love you the way I love you. You stand in our way, you become a target. And I don't want that for you. I don't want that for you, honestly. So look, we can find a solution to this. We can find a solution. It doesn't have to come to blows. We can get you out of harm's way. The wise man, you can pull some strings. We can get you moved off of Monday Night Raw.
Oh, wow. They don't want him to be in the way.
Look,
Move him to SmackDown.
It's not a threat. It's just you're clearly not going to buy in to what we are selling. So maybe we can cash you out. It's not a threat, Sammy.
At least they're looking out for him, you know?
It's an offer. It's an offer. It's a favor.
Oh God, we don't.
So look,
We don't need any more favors.
Just think about it. Think about it. Think about it. But we're gonna
Maybe
need an answer
Sammy.
by the end of the night.
Oh, good Lord. Maybe Sammy does buy in.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
He might join.
Seth Rollins calling this group the future of the industry. In fact, basically,
It would be interesting if he
offering
does.
Sami Zayn an opportunity to move away from Monday Night Raw or face the consequences. If you're Sami Zayn, what do you
Or
do?
join him. There's an option to join him, Michael Cole. Don't forget.
I'm trying to get my ass over to SmackDown. You know, they're offering them a reprieve. They're saying you're either with us or you're a target. Seems like they think Sami Zayn's a target. Get your ass to Friday. Kick off a good weekend on SmackDown.
Big decision for Sami Zayn to be made by the end of the show tonight. Switching gears, let's take you back to last week on Monday Night Raw. A dream match. The world champion Io Sky and the NXT champion Stephanie McCare. This is our highlight of the night.
Highlight of the night.
This was a damn good match.
It was a tremendous matchup last week between Io Sky and Stephanie McCare. These women battling all over the ring, champion versus champion. And as Io is closing in perhaps on a victory, an assault out of nowhere by NXT's
Roxanne Perez.
and also Julia, both who have had issues with Stephanie McCare. And as the beatdown commenced, coming to the aid of Io and Stephanie, none other than the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley.
I'm surprised we're giving Roxanne
Absolutely.
and Rhea another match. I would have enjoyed seeing Julia and Rhea have a match against each other.
Between Rhea and Io last week.
Hey, we're starting off with that match. Nice.
It's Xfinity live and loud in here.
Not a bad match to start with, though.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Adelaide, South Australia, Rhea Ripley.
Pat, I had a chance to talk with Rhea
Yeah.
earlier today, and
Kansas City has lost their mind
to one Roxanne Perez tonight.
for Rhea Ripley tonight.
It's an ass kicker from Australia.
Rhea's in action, live against Roxanne Perez on Raw.
Yes, Woloski, a lot of promotions would have had a match, or could even possibly have had two matches, but we know that WWE does things differently. They're storytelling as well, and just like, I mean, I hate to say it, but I think John Cena is the one that said it, that they don't have to be physically in the ring fighting each other for there to be good storytelling and building of what's going on. Charles, what's up, friend? How you doing tonight? Not sure what I expect from this new faction, but I didn't expect this first feud to be Sammy. I don't think their first feud is going to be Sammy. I think it's going to be Jey Uso. I think Sammy is going to join them. Just like Long Beach said in the start of the show, Sammy joining them is not a bad idea. He's either with them or against them for sure. And if you're not a fan of Sami Zayn, you're probably not going to be a fan after this either. I think he's going to turn on Jey. He'll join the group. Jey will come out, or he won't say nothing. He won't give an answer. They'll start jumping him. Jay's music will hit. Jay will come out to save the day. And when Jay does, that's when you get Sammy attacking Uso and join Seth and Breakker. And that would be an odd mix just because of the history between Bron Breakker and Sammy. But I really think in the long run, it's going to be worth it. You're not a fan of Seth Rollins? Well, I mean, that does make sense. Not a lot of people are fans of Seth or Sammy. I do believe the match is back. That was a quicker commercial break than what they normally give us for sure.
And we are back here live in Kansas City, over 11,000 for this very
They did not give us a Roxanne Perez entrance.
Roxanne Perez from NXT on the left. These two have had one-on-one match in their career. It happened back in 2022. Pick your
Triple H will let us have our ideas.
This is a very different Roxanne Perez that we've seen in the past.
Roxanne is known as the prodigy for good reason. A lot of confidence. Once again, for good reason. Backs it up. Phenomenal in-ring performer.
Spent a lot of time on Monday Night Raw this year, Pat, despite the fact that she's part of NXT. In fact, she's 2-0 in matches here on Raw.
Rhea Ripley, also an NXT icon like myself.
Oh, goodness.
Love NXT around here, producing greatness, as we're seeing some head games come from Roxanne Perez.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure you want to be playing mind games with Rhea, but that paid
Oh,
off
wow.
Roxanne.
Shoulder tackle to the knee.
Block to the back of the knee.
Okay.
I love what Roxanne has decided to do here.
The prodigy, Roxanne Perez now attacking.
Yeah, this would be a good one-on-one match if that's how it is.
Also, you play a little mental.
Oh, good smack to the face.
And then smack Rhea Ripley in the mouth.
And this is that change in attitude that
Oh,
Roxanne
damn.
Perez has gone through over the past
Drop
couple
kick.
of years. It's been
There we go.
wonderful seeing the
Good uppercut from Roxanne. Never mind, there's a boot.
Boot by Ripley.
Well, just like Rhea Ripley
Oh,
told us
sweet Lord.
WrestleMania week, as long as you're your true self, you're going to be your best form.
Oh, very smart. Roxanne's got the ropes.
Yeah, looking for Razor's Edge. Roxanne able to hang on to the top ropes. Perez looking to use her speed in this matchup. Rhea Ripley using her power.
Going for a bulldog, didn't happen. Good arm drag takedown.
Roxanne now.
Holy hell.
Oh my goodness.
Again, continues to work on the left leg of Rhea
Just
Ripley.
going for the knees.
Hamstring there whenever it was an arm drag.
Roxanne Perez.
There you go. Kick in the back of the hamstring again.
Great WWE
Good drop kick.
voice of NXT.
Knock Rhea all the way out the ring.
We've been learning about Roxanne through Booker T for a long time.
Jesus.
Obviously has a lot of pride.
And Perez with a
Oh,
suicide
yeah,
dive.
that did not work out for you.
Ripley. And there's the
Hey, without
power
fall
of the
away
barricade.
slam. Never mind. Just
And
throw her
Seth
into the
Rollins
barricade.
into the
Damn.
barricade.
That's the X factor for Rhea
Pat
Ripley.
McAfee called her
Any given moment, She
Roseanne.
can catch you out of the sky and throw you off the barricade. She's always been like this.
Ripley now dropping a Roxanne on the barricade and begins to take
Stephanie
control of
versus
this matchup.
Ivy is still tonight. Cannot wait.
City. Nick Aldis, the general manager, one night only. Adam Pearce has the weekend off. Maybe we should have got Shaquille O'Neal to be our general manager.
Well, I just saw he just signed to be the general manager of Sacramento State's college team, I believe.
Damn, what a ride.
Roxanne is knocked off the apron by Ripley.
He's a good businessman, as these two are in an instant classic here on Monday Night Raw.
Roxanne Perez
There you
holding
go.
on, and then somebody
Oh,
again.
knee against the damn ring
This
post.
has been tremendous strategy by Roxanne Perez in this match.
Take out the legs of Rhea Ripley and you win the match.
Attacking the knee and the hamstring.
Saw this aggressiveness in the match against Stephanie McCare on
Oh my
NXT
God.
last Tuesday on the CW. And again, Rhea in deep, deep trouble, and Roxanne having her way with Ripley.
Going for Hurricanrana. Nope.
Caught.
Went for a Russian leg sweep. Didn't get
Ripley
it.
able to block.
Good reversal again by Rox.
Takes out
Got met with a big clothesline. That's all it took.
As she checks on her knee.
The three-time women's world champion trying to regain control of this matchup. And again, just really cannot balance on that left leg that's been assaulted by Perez in this match.
Good boot by Rox. Rox to the middle rope. Cross body, doesn't matter.
Cross body. Rhea Ripley, though, able to catch her. The power again of Mommy.
Netflix worldwide.
Good suplex. Good shit.
And a drop kick by Ripley.
Are you talking about Slater? The guy who lost the X Division title? Off the top of the ladder. I mean, I don't think he jumped off the side of the X Division scaffolding. I didn't realize it was a ladder. Yeah, he's fine. From what I have seen, there was no injuries sustained in that jump. I could be wrong though. Yeah, just seen it. There is no injuries. So at least as of now. But man, that show last night was fantastic in my opinion. Like I said, I think all the matches was good last night. Even the women's Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match was good. Though, I mean, there was probably some more that you could have changed. But I really don't think any match. I think the only part I didn't like, I guess, was Slater not winning. Because he had it. And they pulled some NFL ruling on him, which was crazy. That both feet wasn't down. He didn't maintain control. It's just, but he'll most definitely take that off Moose. Roxanne has to win. Ripley gains nothing. Roxanne having her beat the top star is what needs to happen. I agree with you, Michael. It does need to happen, but with it, if it does happen, does this mean, Roxanne could be in line for a title shot that quick? Because Rhea being the top star, are we going to push Roxanne that fast? And if so, does she stand a chance at beating Io Sky? That is my only question with that. But I am behind it 100%. Like, Roxanne winning is the best idea here. Yeah, Long Beach, I hate that rule as well. It's something that I guess they're never going to change. But it did cost him the match. Even though that spear as he fell out of air looked absolutely disgusting, I think the rule, he still landed with the belt.
Cover now. Oh! And a kick out at 2 by Roxanne Perez.
Everything Roxanne's doing is working right now. She's got Rhea reeling.
This has been an incredible strategy. Ooh! By Perez. Now
been smart.
Attacking her knees, attacking her lower body, trying to get her strength out of the match.
Yeah, trying to get Rhea to submit. Well, again, we'll take it what happened moments ago when we...
Oh, we first came back. Oh, we missed the moonsault. My Lord.
Been so impressive in this match tonight. We talked a little bit ago about the maturation process of this young woman. She's taken Rhea Ripley to the limits. And Pat, we said, can you imagine if Roxanne can knock off this former 3-time women's world champion tonight?
It'd put her in the race for a title shot, I'm telling you that. It would fast track her.
Rhea Ripley was not expecting this, I do believe.
Her dream since she was 16 to be a WWE superstar, and here she is opening Raw.
And look at the position of the leg of Rhea Ripley.
Once again, very smart by Roxanne.
Fight her way out of it. Perez just continues the attack.
I don't know how Rhea's knees are doing it.
Yeah, relentless by Perez. Still hanging on. Rhea trying
Not
to
giving up.
trying to
She's
create
doing
some
her
space.
damnedest
Finally able to do it.
to hold on to that leg.
Oh, and a big kick to Perez, and now it's Roxanne Perez who's stunned. Rhea really on one leg. Looking to
Big
turn things around
clothesline.
with a clothesline.
Another clothesline.
Not allowing any
Hit her with a
space.
damn three-peat. Ripcord. Oh, never mind.
Midsection, bad leg though.
Barely able to plant.
Going for a razor's edge.
Roxanne up high. Ripley, can she catch her balance?
There you go.
Got it. Damn, she landed rough.
That's a big fall.
Dang, what a knee.
Cover.
1, 2.
And a kick out. Notice how she grabbed her bad leg. She couldn't plant that bad leg, Pat. That allowed Perez to kick out.
First it was the razor's edge, and then a shin to the jaw.
But watch this. Watch this. I was going to say, she couldn't plant her leg, Pat. And that was one of the reasons that Perez was able to kick out because of the injured leg. Again, here's another look at that. This is important. It's going to be a story throughout this matchup. As Rhea goes for the cover here, normally she would plant the left leg. Not able to do that and allowed Perez to kick out.
Only halfway on there. Perez was able to take advantage. If Roxanne hadn't attacked Rhea's knees, that's probably 1, 2, 3.
And there's Julia.
He got company.
Yeah, Julia, former NXT Women's Champion, running buddy with Roxanne Perez is out here.
Julia's
Again,
not
another
going to get
NXT
involved. She's
superstar
just going to distract her.
invading Monday Night Raw's turf. Rhea and Julia got into it last week. Rhea's got to turn her attention.
Oh my God, inside cradle roll up. 1, 2.
Rhea able to kick out at 2. The slight distraction by Julia. And
Hurricane
Perez
Rana.
face first goes Rhea.
Hurricane Rana, DDT.
Roxanne Perez could be closing in.
There's that new-
Big knee to the back of the neck for a massive
1,
upset here
2.
tonight. Ripley kicks it 2.
I thought that was it, Cole. I thought
She hit her with that
she had
damn
the biggest
cartwheel,
win of her career
knee
here
to
on
the
Monday
back
Night
of the
Raw.
head.
The official one
Gotta
after
hit her
the
with
count,
pop
Rhea was
rocks.
able to kick out.
Oh, damn.
Toughness check, late.
Yeah, well, that slap, I think, just ticked Rhea off.
Pop
Maybe not with
rocks.
the Pop rocks. That's Roxanne Perez's finishing move. Rhea
Oh.
able to hook her, though. Roxanne.
There's
oh,
a knee to
kick.
the
Down goes
jaw.
Perez. And the dangerous Julia lurks at ringside.
Are we going to get Julia versus Rhea?
Roxanne's jaw get kneed from here to Kansas City, Kansas.
Okay.
Tell Julia story down the road. Roxanne, though, tried to roll up Rhea.
Oh, what a
Ripley.
headbutt. Damn.
Looking for Riptide.
Riptide.
Julia won't let it happen right to the bad leg. The bad leg of Ripley.
Okay, so Julia cost the match.
Who made a statement last week.
Yeah.
Do the same thing
Roxanne
again tonight.
not getting the
I have
an
no idea
entrance
what
is
these two
wild.
women are trying to accomplish coming up here for NXT. But they've
Comes
caused issues
Io.
not only with Rhea, but with this woman, the world champion, Io Sky.
I really want to say Io and Julia.
Themselves well, say hello to our champ.
Uh-oh, Julia inadvertently just struck her buddy.
Roll through
Io Sky
stomp.
will make her pay. Io repaying the favor from Rhea Ripley last week. Io caught up on the ropes.
Oh, good step up into Gary. Nice.
Women's
Oh,
world champion knocks
God.
off the ropes. Julia causing her to lose her balance, and now again this
Another good attack.
by Perez and Julia. And on one leg, Rhea Ripley makes her way to the ring, and the NXT stars scatter.
Julia and Roxanne leaving quite a mark on the Monday Night Raw roster.
I'm wondering if they're going to be
Certainly are making a name for
a
themselves.
tag team match at Backlash as
I'm
well.
not sure they want to mess around with Rhea and Io.
Welcome back.
Hey, I need to talk to you about a couple things. Sure, can you give us a sec? Yeah, go on. Hey, I'm happy you're back and all, but I'm just gonna come out and say it. I thought you would have told me you were returning last week.
I told Dom, and I just assumed it was going to get back to you. I'm sorry.
Dom, look, it's cool that you told Dom, but I wish you had told me too.
I know. Listen, I called him. He won the Intercontinental title. I was congratulating him. I was cleared quicker than I thought it was going to be.
Hey, is everything okay here?
Yeah, it's all good. Just two mates catching up.
Oh, good. But why aren't you guys getting ready for the match?
Our match?
Yeah.
What match?
I was going to tell you. Liv thought it would be a good idea for us to make another run at the tag team titles, and I thought that was a great idea. So I went to Nick Aldis, and I got us a match of the Warriors tonight.
God.
You were supposed to tell him.
There's been so much going on in the clubhouse and this slipped my mind. I'm so sorry, but since you're not a champion, I thought you'd be interested.
Of course I'm interested.
Right?
But in future, can we please keep me in the loop around? Of
course,
Yes.
Okay?
Yes, absolutely.
Sorry. Yes.
All right, I better go get ready.
Tape up.
Have fun.
Come on, sis.
I'm sorry. It's slipped my mind. It's slipped my mind.
Looks like everyone's gonna be a champion.
Dominic,
Alicia
what?
should be a champion too.
Maybe Carlito should be a champion.
You're winning so much.
Dude, Carlito, I can see him going after Penta.
Logan Paul, WWE superstar, social media megastar. Logan's here live in Kansas City.
I can tell you, Kansas City is not happy to see Logan Paul. That's for sure. It was a good match. Not a bad opener. But I don't know the reason. I just can't figure that one out. That's what's really throwing me off. Is why are we having Julia and Roxanne teaming up against Rhea and Io? What's the outcome? Are they both getting moved up before Stephanie? Which I'm not mad about. It would be interesting to see that happen. Yeah, Wallowski, we know. Always some type of chaotic interference, for sure. We've seen that happen more than a match ending fair. Also tonight is more NBA basketball. For anyone that is interested in that, I think tonight is the Heat is playing the Cavs right now. Holy crap. They are. And it is 72-33 at halftime. That is absolutely insane. The Cavs have probably won that one, so they're going to sweep the Heat. I do believe that would be a 4-0 win. My gosh. And I think the Warriors play tonight as well. Yes, the Warriors do play tonight. They play at 10 o'clock against the Rockets. Warriors are home. It is game 3, so hopefully the Rockets can tie it up. That would be the idea. At least the best idea for sure. Yep, must win for the Rockets. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, because you don't want to go down, 3-1 against Golden State, and Jimmy Butler is coming back tonight as well.
Monday Night Raw is live in Kansas City, Missouri tonight. We're at the T-Mobile Center downtown, the 18th time that Monday Night Raw has been here. First time in a year. They host a Backlash in 2002. This is pretty incredible right here, Pat.
124,693 members of the WWE Universe attended WrestleMania, coming from all 50 states and 68 different countries. We can't thank you enough for
Oh yeah, Long Beach. After last night's game for the Lakers,
Who's in the ring?
it should be. So they're cutting everybody's entrances tonight. The main event is going to be insane.
Hey, yo! Hey, that's crazy, because I don't know if y'all remember, but I beat the phenomenal AJ Styles last weekend at WrestleMania. And I hear you people still unsatisfied. Hey, I get it. You're from Kansas City, you're a victim of circumstance. You don't know greatness when it's standing right in front of you. You people are so stupid. You don't know what a true legend looks like. And hey, I'm gonna say something.
They got Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City. What do you mean?
A true legend certainly does not look like your current world heavyweight champion, Jey Uso.
Okay, so is Logan making a push for the title?
And you know, I had 7 days to think about it, and I realized, man, I've done just about everything there is to do here in this industry, except win a world title. So Jey Uso,
Oh, sweet God.
consider your days numbered, because you have something that I want.
Yes! Is it a yeet party, Logan?
Logan's gonna have to get used to this.
Jey Uso in a white tank top, no yeet, colorful shirt.
Showing up for our world champ.
He's got on some white Air Force Ones as well. Got a big old gold yeet chain. Yeet for cancer.
That young man there,
Hell yeah.
glasses,
Yes, sir. Got the yeet glasses
he beat cancer.
for Jey Uso.
In Kansas City for Monday Night Raw tonight.
I don't know how Logan.
It would be actually a good match, I'm not gonna lie.
This moment, Michael calls you.
At least we got an idea who the first opponent will be for Jey.
The Kansas City Yeats rocking the building.
The new world heavyweight champion.
A big ass yeet chain on too.
With a defeat of Gunther to win this first world title.
Hold up. We're gonna silence this noise, because he think after 15 years, me trying to make a name for myself, finally becoming world champ, then I'm gonna just hand this over to some punk ass YouTuber like Logan Paul. Stop. Yeah. Hey, look, let me spin it, get real with you for a minute. I watched Gunther beat my twin to a bloody pole, Poos. So it did something to me. It lit a fire inside of me that ain't never going out.
It sure as hell did.
So look, this title is not given, it's earned, and it's mine. And if you want it, come take it. 4 letters,
One word. Yeet.
You sound so stupid, Oos. I've done more in 4 years than you have in 15. All of you know that's true. So I got something for you, Jay. Here's how this is gonna go. That title, I'm gonna take it from you, and you are gonna do what you do best. You're gonna do what you always do, and that is crash out, screw up, and lose that title in less time than you held the Intercontinental Championship.
Good God. He did have a short Intercontinental title
Jay,
run.
enjoy it while you still can.
Ooh.
Super kick to Paul. Jey Uso said he's a different man. He's on a different plane. He's on a different
So at Backlash, we're going to have Logan Paul versus Jey Uso.
Monday Night Raw! It's mine! I got it, brother! Monday Night Raw! It's mine! Oh my! I like the way
Monday Night Raw.
And these two have some business to handle after losing their World Tag Team titles at WrestleMania. Eric and Ivar, the War Raiders, look to get back into the hunt for the tag team titles tonight, but a team that stands in their way. The returning J.D. McDonough, teaming up with Judgment Day teammates Finn Balor. These two teams clash live next on Raw.
It's good to see JD's back, though. Good to see he's back healthy and absolutely able to wrestle again. He took one hell of a nasty bump. It's tonight. I hope not a PLE. No, it'll be the PLE. It'll be Backlash. That's a U.S. title match, not a world title match. Well, my thing is, they got Gunther not getting a rematch. He's obviously going after Pat McAfee for some reason. Seth and Breakker are just going to be running through the roster at this point. We don't know what's really going on there. Sammy, he's in the middle road. He don't know if he wants to join this new faction or if he's going to go to SmackDown. I think Cody's on leave as well right now. Got Rusev, who could challenge Jay. Ben could. Dom's IC now. Carlito could be crazy and try it. So, and you got Penta, Ludwig. There's plenty of options. It's just, I feel as if they're going to give Logan the push. I don't think he'll take the title. But I do believe he's going to get some type of decent title match at Backlash. The main event at Backlash will be Randy Orton and John Cena. Well, Michael, this is where we ran into that issue. And I think a lot of people talked about this was, what do we do with Jay once he becomes champion? Who is on the roster that he's got the ability to beat? In my opinion, anybody can beat anybody. One step, one calculation, and you could easily lose to anyone. So it's just they gotta build it, in my opinion. I do not see Roman Reigns having another title. There's no point in him getting a title because if they do, he would have to break his last record as, what was it, 1,300 days as champion. There's no way they do that again. No way they do it. It would not make sense, in my opinion.
The inaugural TKO Takeover event, or the 2026 FIFA World Cup to Kansas City. Kathy Nelson, the Kansas City Sports Commissioner, supporting Kansas City's reign as the City of Champions. Learn more at sportkc.org. And speaking of champions, you're joined at ringside on commentary by the new tag team champions. But before we get to them, Pat, give this team a proper introduction.
Monday Night Raw is war.
You do it every time and it's never funny.
Raiders.
It's never funny.
War? You're out here promoting war?
War Raiders.
That's a shame, man.
I know.
Man,
We're here for
we
peace.
should be talking about peace. Because our problem is at peace right now. We are the tag team champions.
The damn New Day.
Patrick, you understand that, Patrick?
In Ivar, the war.
Time it is, bro.
We do want to welcome the former WWE champion, Kofi Kingston, former King of the Ring, Xavier
There
Woods.
you go, let them know. Actually, we're so excited to see that Pat is here.
My
We got
God,
choked
Pat,
out.
we were so concerned about your well-being.
And your friends did nothing to help.
They did.
We're absolutely ineffective.
them.
He's-
Nobody attacks good.
Didn't
I'm
Darius
gonna address it
Butler
later.
play football? He couldn't break
No
the
way, I'm
security
gonna
line?
address it later.
Horrible friends.
What happened, bro?
The New Day
King of the Ring,
is,
we'd like
good
to
lord.
shout out to our broadcast colleague, Wade Barrett, who 10 years ago today won the King of the Ring
Why are y'all
tournament.
talking about weight right now,
So interesting.
bro?
He's done
You got the
wrestling.
greatest tag
Because
team in the
Wade's
history
our
of the world
partner,
right
and we
here.
don't dump our partners
Talk
like you
about
dump
us.
Big E.
No, we dump
Talk
dead
about
weight.
us.
We dump dead weight.
Yeah.
Match
That
is
weight.
underway. This
Didn't
is
need him.
We keep good
Didn't
weight.
need him.
War Raiders against McDonough and Finn Balor. Interesting matchup because the Judgment Day lost their tag titles to the War Raiders late last year, the night that, and then later on, JD McDonough would get injured. I'm sure his life is flashing before his eyes in this matchup tonight.
Maybe he'll not have to do something so dumb this match.
Wow.
Dude, I know he's not going to do another moonsault like
Never good
that.
to think about the Judgment Day back in title contention.
You think that's impressive? JD McDonough coming back? Tell him.
I tore my Achilles off the bone, came back in 9 months. Nobody talked about me. I picked myself up by my bootstraps and we won the tag titles again.
JD McDonough almost killed himself.
Why didn't you talk about what Wood
JD
did?
McDonough almost
Yeah,
killed
he's
The
himself.
same
Jesus.
enthusiasm, bro.
I did. We
Come
did.
on, man. You did not.
You guys are on
Not
a beach.
enough.
You guys are on a beach not listening to anything.
We were on
You should be
vacation.
It's on vacation for us, bro. We done did the hard work, bro.
You sound like the Sanders family out here.
Oh my God, what a big back
To
body
JD
drop.
McDonough. Xavier, I did mention the fact the Alicia Taylor haircut's great. I like that.
How dare you?
The Alicia Taylor
Like this
haircut.
for
Haircut,
years.
that's
She just got-
crazy.
Oh, why don't you have a cup of coffee? You're going to put her over?
Let's talk about these two teams, because one of these teams
The New Day.
could be in line for a future tag team title opportunity.
New Day's doing
Who would
really
you guys
good
like
as
to
being a
mention?
It don't
heel.
matter who we face.
Think
We're at
about
the
this.
top of the mountain, man.
Judgment Day, you said they lost the titles to the War Raiders. That was what, their second or third defense in like 140 days or something?
Paper champions.
Oh, look at that.
Paper
As in,
champions. Y'all
Anita
don't
the
talk about
gut.
that.
Oh my
You guys are
God.
scared of the War Raiders.
Who's scared of the War Raiders? We just beat them. at
JD
WrestleMania.
might be
What are you
knocked
talking
out.
But
What are you talking
they're
about, Patrick?
friends. They're solidified. They're a great friendship, great team.
Oh, yeah, sure. Because when Eric was gone, what did Ivar do? He skyrocketed to the top.
Look at the War Raiders having their
What
moment.
y'all want to do? Don't look over here.
They're in a match.
Don't look over here.
Focus on the match, boys.
There you go, good distraction. Never mind.
Oh, well, that's what happens.
Okay.
The powerhouse of Ivar and Eric.
These guys, they're just not really a team. Because what happened when Eric came back, Ivar got pulled back down off the pedestal that he built for himself.
Ivar was skyrocketing to the top.
Oh my
They
God.
were just champions.
And then he comes back. now
Jesus.
Losing matches at WrestleMania, losing titles.
It
He
makes
should have cut the dead weight like we did.
Ivar could have just kicked his partner to the curb like other teams have because they got hurt, but he didn't do that.
Cut the dead weight is what it's called.
That's what the Hope Syndicate said it
Won these titles
happens.
at WrestleMania. We know Ivar clearly doesn't cut any kind of weight except when he
Oh! Very smart by Carlito.
It's impressive. how these
Carlito
guys-
pulled him out the way.
Yeah.
Big.
He's hefty. He's big bone.
He's big.
Fat.
Big bone.
Oh yeah, commercial break. They're giving us a preview of the Thunderbolts, which comes out, I do believe, this coming Friday. Yes, it does. This Friday, Thunderbolts, May 2nd. Wow. Very excited to go watch that, as I'm a a Marvel fan. I don't know if anyone's seen it, but Shawn Michaels has invited Joe Henry to NXT tomorrow due to the fact that Trick Williams attacked Joe Henry after the match, and he laid him out with a title above his head. Very odd. Lana has posted, who is watching Monday Night Raw? So be on the lookout for possibly a Rusev attack during this match. I could easily see Rusev costing the tag team match because, of course, he attacked the Alpha. I don't think it's Alpha Academy anymore. I think they go by something else. But I can't remember what chaotic ass name they're going by. I can see Rusev coming out and attacking both teams, actually. But that's another great one, Michael, that Jay could go up against. And of course, Woloski, I know you're talking about the storylines that just haven't restarted yet. I feel like, with the John Cena one, it makes sense that him and Randy have a feud. Because that's something we seen back in 2009 all the way through 2013, maybe. It was a fantastic feud, in my opinion. So I'm glad that one came back. But there's plenty of options. It just has to be put into play.
J.D. McDonough here in Kansas City, and Finn Balor dominating the War Raiders. 11,000 plus here tonight. We've been graced by the presence of the World Tag Champs.
And you know what? Like you said, talk about the match. J.D. McDonough, Finn Balor been working on this man's neck, but I don't hear you being upset about it. When we did it, we were the bad guys. We were so evil. They do it, you're revered.
It's the way that you guys did it.
We didn't. Why? By not putting a hand on him?
We never hurt a hand on his head.
We would never hurt a hair on his head, on Eric's head.
He's bald.
He's bald.
I'm glad you guys have to explain your jokes.
Well, but this guy doesn't really know anything, so you got to explain a lot. He's still learning.
It's called a
I know you got a talk
Oh,
show.
sweet God.
Talk show, Pat, but you're still learning a lot when it comes to this business, and we're going to educate you.
I agree. Every single day I'm trying to learn as much as possible.
Oh, here we go.
Ivar and Finn Balor.
Doing that to you.
This man doing that to me, I'm looking at him as a Finn Balor right now because he wants what we have right now, Michael. Again, they're enabling him. That's impressive because he's fat.
Again, you avoided the question, but
agile.
That's what he
strong.
said. No, we thought he was doing great when he was on his own. He had that singles run, like we said, man.
Oh, set out, splat.
Yeah, he was doing great in NXT. Ivar was. Damn, what a spinning heel kick. Good Lord.
Cartwheel, spinning heel kick.
And he chooses to hang out with Eric, who holds him down. Why?
What time is it?
Now.
Whoa.
So we're impressive because a large man can move around.
Ivar into the corner. Finn Balor in trouble.
And a Bronco Buster.
That's terrible.
That's not good for Finn Balor, I'll tell you that.
Really not.
No, it's not. And it's not.
I will say the Doomsault is a terrifying maneuver.
I would say you guys may be scared of the War Raiders because you keep trying to put them down at every turn.
Is he going to hit the Doomsault? Oh, Lord, from the top rope.
Went for the Doomsault.
Oh, God.
Rolled out of harm's way.
War Raiders are an incredible team. We're just that much better than them. That's why we're champions.
That's what happened. Yikes.
Yeah, that's right. You didn't do any shenanigans to win the title.
Oh, my goodness. A little slow there.
Shenanigans, by that you mean training, working hard in the gym. Look at these abs that I got.
Ivar's arm looks busted open.
We saw it all over social media this week.
The place looked awesome.
Turks and Caicos.
JD McDonough in off the tag.
Oh, we're flying for him. Damn.
Okay.
Up over the top goes Ivar.
Great to have JD McDonough back.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Even get hurt?
Springboard moonsault. Got it.
Go the War Raiders.
Fired up.
God, you know he was
He
nervous.
wants these titles back so they can just not defend them for 70 days again.
And y'all want to see it. Y'all want to see them as champs. They didn't defend the titles, but what, 2 times?
They wanted to.
That's the kind of champions that you want.
They weren't given the opportunity.
Oh! JD McDonough
That it?
off the
One,
moonsault, and
two,
Eric breaks things
nope.
up in near fall.
Okay.
Referee Jessica Carr with her hands full in this matchup. Watch this. JD looks incredible in his return to action after
There you go.
Just had ease in
5
the sky.
months away.
Judgment
Eric out
Day.
of the ring just like Ivar should throw him off the team. That's
Guys.
Eric's tied in, tagged in.
Impressive. Wow.
Oh, that was really impressive.
Guys, I can do that easy.
Yeah, and you
I
don't weigh
can do that really
330
easy.
pounds.
Yes, and that's not like to my detriment.
That's not
because I
an
work out.
impressive thing to not work out, Michael. Come on.
I don't know. I wouldn't know anything about it,
Jesus.
so.
Oh, boy.
Eric now with JD McDonough
I
up.
agree with that. Look at this right here.
Here we go.
Double lawn darts.
Hey, get him in the ring. Get him in the ring, dummy.
Come on.
Get him in the ring,
Gotta take
dummy.
count.
You want to be number 1 contender,
go.
right?
This is why
Take
we're not
one
champions.
and then take the other.
put
Throw
him
him in the ring.
There you go.
You know what to do. Don't look at us. You know what to do. Now you take him.
I'm
and you
surprised
put
to see
him in the ring.
JD back
That's how
this
you do it.
soon.
There you
Yeah.
go. Whoa.
It couldn't happen to nicer guys.
I wasn't expecting him back so quick, honestly. In my opinion, he came back really soon.
On their ass over here.
Carlito trying to get involved. JD
Roll up by JD. 1, 2.
Kick out by Eric. Oh, and there's a jawbreaker by
Damn, what a
McDonough using that big
jawbreaker.
head of his.
That cranium can bust any jaw, including a War Raider.
Carlito and his
Carlito
apple.
distracting Jessica Carr.
Oh, look.
Oh, Penta.
Penta face to face with McDonough. The official didn't see it. Thanks
Okay.
to Carlito's little plan.
Where the hell did Penta come from? Under the ring?
Made. Ivar with a war machine. Cover.
1, 2, 3.
Raiders with the win.
Here are your winners, the War Raiders!
So Penta's gonna be feuding with the Judgment Day.
Showed up, and the War Raiders reign supreme on Monday Night Raw.
And Penta's had an issue with Balor in the Judgment Day for many weeks now. Is going to gloat in Finn Balor's face.
Surf walk.
Hello. Fantastic.
Penta with some payback. The War Raiders with the win. And the New Day.
The War Raiders are #1 contenders, huh?
Is coming. Pat, listen up. You may need these guys. Backlash is presented by Morgan & Morgan.
Oh, yeah.
America's largest injury law firm. Injured, go inforthepeople.com.
Thought about calling them last week.
Come on, Sammy. Listen up a little bit, babe.
I got a lot of
They're called the Alpha Babes. That's what they're called.
Could you give us a moment, please? Yes, sir.
I like how everyone respects
You know, Sammy, I was thinking
Paul
about
Heyman,
what you
no
said
matter what.
about the bloodline. We're OG bloodline.
That's true. But you just blew up whatever was left of the bloodline with what you did at WrestleMania.
Well, I respected when you broke away from the bloodline and your reasons why, and maybe one day you will respect why I had to do what I had to do. Listen, I didn't come here to talk about the bloodline. You know that. Seth Rollins views himself as the vanguard of the future of this entire industry.
Sure,
And
he
whether
does. I
is
see
or
that.
he isn't, that's how he views himself. And Bron Breakker, well, that's his dog at the gate. And whether he is or he isn't, that's how Bron Breakker views himself. And Bron Breakker right now is demanding a match with you. And Seth and I, we can't say no to that because Bron Breakker is the key to our plans. But Seth Rollins,
What is the plan, Paul?
in such reverence, he's offering you a pass. If you accept being traded to SmackDown starting this Friday, everybody wins. And listen, I've spoken to Pierce, I've spoken to Aldis. Seth Rollins is going to do you a favor. If you accept this offer.
But what is the favor back?
Sami Zayn, upon your entry into SmackDown, you will face the winner of John Cena versus Randy Orton. Just like that, instant, undisputed title contender. That's how much Seth Rollins thinks of you.
What the hell are they doing?
Think of your future, Sam. Think of the future for your family. Sammy, you can live in the future, or you can die with the past. Think about it.
A lot to think about for Sami Zayn now.
Dude, I'm telling you what, that's not a bad offer.
There is the man.
It's not a bad offer at all.
Becky Lynch destroyed her partner Lyra Valkyria last week after losing the tag titles. The man is live.
Are they cutting Becky's entrance as well? Holy shit, they're cutting a whole bunch of entrances tonight. Not sure why. Sammy comes out with two people. He probably comes out with Roman and Punk. He really does. And then when that happens, you get the newest member to join the faction, which I don't know who might be at this point. I think they're cutting so much because of whatever's going on in the main event tonight. I don't think there's really a main event either. I think it's more or less just this damn situation with Punk. Not Punk, but Seth. Fifthly says because Triple H wants to make a damn speech. I don't know if he's gonna make. I don't know what speech he'd give. He'd probably give something crazy. But I do expect to see Roman tonight. I do expect in some form to see Punk. I do not know who will be the alternative at that point. For unless Sammy turns on both of them. Because him turning on Roman would be a bigger setup, in my opinion, than what if he turned on Jay. The show has been, per se, I wouldn't say it sucks. It's just it's been different tonight.
Hey, experience the non-stop excitement at Backlash with On Location, the official fan hospitality partner of WWE. Unrivaled access, unmatched service, and unforgettable experiences. Find your package at onlocationexp.com/backlash-tickets. We're across the state of Missouri tonight to the west. This is Kansas City. And the home tonight of Monday Night Raw, live on Netflix. And Kansas City's own, our buddy, is here tonight, Pat.
That's right, the voice of baseball for the next generation. MLB, ESPN insider, New York Times bestselling author, Jet Passon is in the building tonight. And also, Ryan Blaney, one of the featured NASCAR drivers on this season's Full Speed, streaming on Netflix May 7th. Is he going to chug that beer? No, he's not. Okay, welcome to the show, Ryan Blaney.
2023 NASCAR Cup Series champion.
Just takes a sip of beer. You like that?
Oh. Okay, so they did not cut her entrance.
DJ, what's the crack?
Welcome, the man, Becky Lynch!
Well, you can definitely understand the different reaction tonight for Becky Lynch after what she did to the young Intercontinental Champion Lyra Valkyria last week. A woman who looked up to Becky Lynch, considered her a mentor, a friend, someone who saved her WrestleMania moment and teamed up with Becky after the unfortunate incident involving Bayley, the attack on Bayley.
I'm gonna say she took out Bayley, and that was led to all this.
A lot of different opinions on watching her get her ass kicked by the man. Becky's a New York Times best-selling author. Great actor. And a legend here at the WWE.
The man has come around to Kansas City. And the man is back in business, so let's get down to business, shall we? Bayley was tragically taken out of her WrestleMania match, but there won't be any murder mystery, any weeks-long who did it. I have examined the evidence, I have reviewed the footage, and we have found the culprit.
My God.
It was me. I did it.
Oh, there we go.
No,
my God.
No. Don't act like I'm the bad guy here. Don't you act like I'm the bad guy. Don't you feign outrage. That woman has attacked me non-stop since 2019. And not one time did she ever apologize to me. But we're all supposed to forget about that, much like Bayley seems to forget what this business is. While she's out here going, oh, everybody, please like me. While she's wearing everybody else's shirts. And she's dancing to everybody's music. And she's going, why haven't I a bigger star? Well, she got to see what a bigger star looks like when I walk down the ramp at WrestleMania.
Wow.
Okay. A heel Becky is interesting.
And that
I can
brings
get.
me to Lyra.
I
Because
could.
there's an old phrase that goes, the
I could
enemy
enjoy this
my
side of
enemy
Becky.
is my friend, but the reverse also works because the friend of my enemy is my enemy. Now, Lyra wouldn't
Never heard
be
it
in
that
this
way, okay.
business if it wasn't for me. I had high hopes for Lyra. I said that she was going to be the future, but while I was out, she was cozying up to the woman who I've been fighting for the last 6 years. I tried, even that, I still tried to save her. Tried to get her to ditch that bitch.
Oh, damn.
She never
Damn.
would have won them tag titles with Bayley, but it was too late. She was already compromised. She's already a loser. But I showed Bayley what I thought of her before wrestling.
You had high hopes for me.
Yes.
Do you know how many women in that locker room warned me about you?
Oh, I bet they did. I bet they did.
Bayley was one of the first, actually.
Of course she was.
Tremendously.
She told me that you would step on anybody's throat if it meant getting ahead. And I didn't buy it. I didn't buy any of it. I didn't buy any of it because I was so caught up in this stupid fairy tale dream about winning Irish Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania. I didn't buy any of it because of the hopes that I had for you. And I don't know how it took me manhandle slam after manhandle slam after manhandle slam, but I finally see it now.
We're probably going to get Lyra versus Becky for the title.
I know exactly what you are. The illusion of Becky Lynch is dead. And I'm about to make you pay for what you did to me and Bayley. Where you going, Becky? Really? You're gonna run away? Come on, Kansas City wants to see a fight, right? What's the matter? What's the matter? Are you thinking about the last time we went one-on-one?
Yep, Lyra beat you.
And took your NXT championship?
No. From now on, the man only fights when it matters, and it does not matter in Kansas City.
I need her to join Seth's
I should
faction.
have seen that coming. I'm sorry, Kansas. The man is too good for Kansas City. Fine then. Backlash. And I bet you're only gonna do it if I put this title on the line. You got it.
All right, you're on. I'm gonna make that matter like I made you matter. Welcome to the big time.
How about shut the hell up, Becky, because you never made me matter. I made me matter because I am no longer interested in being the next Becky Lynch. I am Lyra Valkyria, and I am going to be a better person than you. And I already know I'm a better wrestler than you.
Listen to me, you little pup. You would never dream if it was.
She is trying to get under Becky's skin. Oh, damn. Here are the damn, them boots. I got at least a 6-inch heel right to the forehead.
The most emotional that I've seen Lyra Valkyria in her career. The most fired up
Strong rights from Lyra.
Becky Lynch pushed her to this point. And Becky gonna retreat. I didn't know Adam Pearce is off tonight, but I hope our general manager is watching and makes this match official for Backlash. Because Becky has turned into a bitter and a jealous woman. She took out all those frustrations on Lyra Valkyria, the Intercontinental Champion.
And it feels like Lyra Valkyria is no longer little sister. Lyra Valkyria said, I'm here to be better than you, Becky.
Welcome to the big leagues tonight, champ. Lyra Valkyria sending a massive message.
Basically, fearfully she is. You already know that.
I mean, Becky just unhinged back.
Yeah, she lost her mind there as she was turning the corner, and then Lyra puts two boots right in her mouth. Becky
I don't see Becky taking the title.
Manhandles the man here in Kansas City.
Oh, there we go. Good sneak attack from Becky.
That's the veteran sneaking out the side door, coming through the back door there.
Yeah, well, if this match is made official for Backlash a week from Saturday, there's going to be no sneak attacks.
Hey, listen, I need you to calm down, okay? Tranquilo, all right? Now listen, I understand what the Judgment Day did to you last week. I understand you want payback. So tonight, I'm not going to fine you, but I can't let that happen again. You know what I mean?
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Now, good news.
What?
I just made a match next week between you and J.D. McDonough.
Good. I've been ready.
All right.
Thank you. Whew.
Penta.
Oh, sweet God.
Just walking Ivy down for her match, but I couldn't resist the opportunity to talk to another luchador on his descent. Thought you were pretty sweet pulling out a cheap victory against me on our Netflix debut, but look at you now. Dropping the big one at WrestleMania. Nothing
Swear
to
to
say?
God.
What is it, zero miedo? Zero comebacks, you clown. Hey, Penta. You losing wasn't my favorite part of WrestleMania. It was watching your useless brother Phoenix drop his first match to El Grande Americano.
Yeah, there you go. God.
My brother, pendejo! You will respect the Lucha Bros! Huh? And you know what? Porque yo soy Penta! El Cero!
At all.
Pendejo.
Ivy better stop worrying about
Penta.
She's got her hands
Boy, that
next
damn
to the
kick.
match. Presented by Total Wireless. NXT Women's Champ Stephanie McCare. She's spectacular, and she's in Action X against the Pitbull from American Made. Live on Netflix.
I know that kick absolutely hurt. I don't think Penta held back. Not in that kick. At all. El Grande Americano. I'm glad El Grande Americano is taking some time off after WrestleMania. That's someone I did not expect to have to see after WrestleMania. But I do have a feeling we're going to get Chad Gable versus either Penta at Backlash or Chad Gable or Penta versus El Grande Americano. Is more than likely what's going to come out of that. An update really quick for all the sports fans that hang out with us as well. The Cavaliers, who are number 1 in the Eastern Conference, are playing the Miami Heat, who is number 8. At the end of the third quarter, it is 108-61 Cavaliers. It is good to say that the Miami Heat have officially, more than likely, been eliminated from playoffs this year. That is absolutely wild that the score is that different in that game. Like, who did the Heat beat to even make the playoffs? Because I think they were in the play-in. But I really cannot remember who it was. All I know is this has been more or less a cakewalk for the Cavs. It was good to see Nick Aldis actually making some matches for next week. I'm glad they're actually giving him this opportunity. And what I think might happen is in the next draft, not only should they move superstars, but they should shift the managers. So if they do another draft, have Aldis go to Monday Night Raw So you could have like not Nick, but Pierce go to SmackDown, or even get even crazier and switch them around through NXT as well. There's a ton of options that you can do to give it a new feel this time, because I don't think switching up just the rosters at this point is working anymore, at least.
This World Wish Month, WWE is partnering with Make-A-Wish to help grant more life-changing wishes for children with critical illnesses.
Go Make-A-Wish.
Support Make-A-Wish at wishmaker.org.
Rusev.
Time I had it all. The gold, the fame, the tank at WrestleMania. And then I lost myself. I left the WWE, and on my way home to Bulgaria, I fell into the abyss. In that abyss is where I found myself, healed myself, redeemed myself, and fixed myself. In that hell, I realized I will no longer fight for a woman that isn't mine, or a flag that never was. Had an epiphany. I was finally free to crush people, not because I was told to, but because I wanted to. So now I will use my hands and jack body for good. I will hunt the flawed, the arrogant, those who waste their talents like I did. And through pain, I will perfect them all for good. So my brothers, your lack of suffering ends now. I am the tempest rolling in. I will hunt you, forgive you, and fix you like I fixed myself. But choose your next steps wisely, because for a righteous man, saving you will be no hardship. Ending will be no loss.
Okay, so a different outlook on Rusev.
Meanwhile, a very focused Ivy Nile. Big matchup for the Pitbull of American-made tonight.
Let's see how that plays out for him. I like it a little better than just Rusev crush.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring.
I think they're really testing the water with Stephanie as well.
She is the NXT Women's Champion, Stephanie Becker.
The Dark Angel, who has taken WWE by storm since her debut last July in Mexico City. The woman who has honed her craft around the world, including in Mexico, in Japan. The first woman to ever hold the NXT Women's Championship and the North American Championship at the same time. Stephanie Becker is here tonight, live on Raw.
We talked about captivating an entire universe. Becker has certainly done that quickly.
This will be a good match. Ivy is going to be another great test.
The women's division claims that Ivy is going to show Becker that she's not yet ready for Monday Night Raw. And Chad's big issue was that all of a sudden, all these women are showing up, getting all these opportunities. Someone like Ivy Nile has been left in the dust. So great opportunity for Ivy.
That's true. Ivy has been left in the dust.
Monday Night Raw is a great opportunity to prove yourself, whether you're the NXT champion or if you're an American made and you haven't had a lot of opportunity. The women on the Raw roster are the best in the world.
Yeah. We saw Julia and Roxanne Perez from NXT earlier tonight. Roxanne with a great match against Rhea Ripley. So Nile and Becker square off. First time ever. Ivy Nile still looking for her first.
Okay, big spine buster. One.
WWE cover now on Becker.
Nice double leg tackle there by Ivy Nile.
Yeah, both of these women mat-based technicians. Ivy Nile,
Yup.
MMA background, trained in CrossFit and Jiu-Jitsu as well.
And also trained by Chad Gable, Olympic wrestler.
Kick out.
Okay. There you go, Valkyria.
Standing switch.
Good takedown. Nice roll through.
Ivy Nile.
Where is it for the pin?
Now on Niles, got a kick out at 2.
So clever, Valkyria.
Successfully defended her title WrestleMania weekend at NXT Stand and Deliver, and also this past Tuesday night.
Yeah, kind of like the Redeemer. You're right, Michael. It is.
In a great matchup.
It's great to hear Booker T on that call.
Always is.
Good shoulder tackle by Ivy.
Shout out to the NXT crew and to NXT as a whole, creating superstars.
There's a shoulder tackle from Stephanie. Takes down Ivy.
Head of that whole program down there. Had a chance to visit with Sean during WrestleMania week. Always great to see him. As Ivy sent across the ring by Vaquer.
Then heads to the Hurricane Rana.
This is wild.
Smooth throw into the
There's a Hurricane Rana from Stephanie into a pin. I'm telling you what, that takes a lot of core strength to be able to switch that around.
One of the strongest women on the roster.
Sure, and then Stephanie Vaquer is able to manipulate the body and the momentum.
Yeah, nice suplex by Vaquer.
Good solid suplex.
She was going for a Hurricane Rana, and then she ended up with an inside cradle. Just
Oh
phenomenal
boy.
work by Vaquer.
Somewhere right now, Booker T is losing his. No, oh no.
Was looking for Devil's Kiss, and Ivy Nile able to counter. Great counter by Ivy.
Booker T was looking for a smooch.
And now Ivy continues to punish Stephanie Vaquer.
And she was able to get the legs locked.
No, she did not get the legs locked. Oh, here we go, the Devil's Kiss. Pat McAfee is losing his mind.
Ivy Nile, 6 smooches from Stephanie Vaquer and the Devil's Kiss in Kansas City.
And Chad is not happy.
Now, Chad Gable was losing his mind. Rusev versus Gunther or Breakker could be good. It could be. I wouldn't mind seeing Rusev versus Oba. There's a lot of people that we could see Rusev go against this time around. For Rusev to take the pin? You talking about for Gunther and Rusev take the pin? I think Stephanie will win. Yeah, Stephanie has to win this one. Oh, Michael, to have him lose just to make sure he will. We also got Jeff Cobb coming to WWE at some point. I don't know when he's expected to sign or where. He could end up on NXT. He could end up on the main roster. I would really expect him to end up on the main roster. Briefly, you don't think we'll get any good matches with Rusev? Think he'll just job and be mid? Damn. That's crazy. I think he's gonna have a better run this time. I really do. Looks like a lot of people are talking about how the crowd seems extremely silent tonight. I don't think it's that quiet. I've heard it being a lot worse. I know Stephanie could win. She wrestled high speed at Stardom with, yeah. She wrestled high speed, and Ivy's a technical wrestler. So there's a lot working in her favor there, too. The Devil's Kiss. Oh, yes, my God.
Punishing Ivy Nile face first into the mat.
I mean, my Lord.
Your face is just eating mat,
The thing about Vaquera, she's so confident, she's so in control. No waste.
We got a double dose of the Devil's Kiss, my God.
Very chill.
Doesn't let anything get to her. Hooks the leg, and Chad Gable now. Referee Eddie Arango didn't see it.
Oh, Chad.
And now Stephanie McCare rolls out of the ring, and Chad, you better.
You're about to get a Devil's Kiss, Chad.
And from behind, Ivy Nile with a
Good German suplex.
Paying dividends.
Lays out Stephanie on the mat, on the floor.
Times for Ivy Nile. Look how proud he is of himself. I guess you can't hate it. He's out here, and Ivy Nile is taking advantage.
A big kick in the corner. Vaquera's in trouble now, and Nival looking for a big win tonight.
Another German. 1, 2.
Kick out by Stephanie.
And Stephanie about had this one.
Even 2-9 there. Ivy Nile had a win. Stephanie Vaquer, desperation kick out.
Ivy now looking to go up top.
I don't know about the strategy here.
Yeah, and it took a little too much time, and it allowed the NXT Women's Champion to counter.
She had Stephanie Vaquer down. When you get a champion like Vaquer down, you got to hop on top of that.
Ivy trying to block. A lot of fight in the pit bull. Vaquer with a headbutt.
Oh, damn. Multiple headbutts. Jesus.
The feisty Stephanie Vaquer.
Love that she's just willing to do a headbutt up on the top rope.
And a suplex.
Superplex to Ivy Nile.
1, 2.
Nile still able to kick out. And there again, the resilience of Nile.
Superplex here by Vaquer. Ivy Nile was in La La Land for half a second, able to kick out.
Indeed it is.
They would be a rough tag team. What, Stephanie and Ivy?
One of the great up-and-comers in the women's division. Fighting it out here in Kansas
Truthfully,
City.
Piper and Nia would be an unstoppable tag team. Oh, God, what a kick. No Corbin Rusev. Hey, that works too.
Trying for her finishing move, the SVB, but able to counter by Nile.
Oh, damn.
Nile for the win.
1, 2.
Almost, 2.5. Ooh, that was close.
Both these women have had dubs tonight.
What's up, Damien?
Be able to finish it.
What a performance by Nile here.
What a performance by Vaquer here.
Nobody home.
Oh, damn, what a super kick.
Look at
Or is this?
She noticed the injured leg. Ivy Nile trying to protect herself.
Oh,
kick to the face.
God.
Watch this. This is nasty.
Oh.
Dragon screw.
That dragon screw is disgusting.
And that'll set her up.
For the SVB.
Hooking Ivy Nile. SVB. Cover.
1, 2, 3. Vaquer.
Stephanie Vaquer is a problem, a menace, a disruptor, a champion.
Yeah, she has changed the game at NXT and also Monday Night Raw the last couple of weeks. But what a performance by Ivy Nile tonight. You can't take anything away from Ivy Nile in this matchup.
Multiple, this is awesome chance for good reason.
Ivy put up a good fight.
Won a few different times, including here. Somehow Vaquer was able to kick out. And this is where it really started turning south. As McCare hits the SPB for 1, 2, 3.
The
On Monday Night
impressive,
Raw.
sensational Stephanie McCare.
And no one. Okay.
AJ, I know things didn't go the way you hoped at WrestleMania. Logan dug into his bag of tricks and pulled out that W. But look, if there's anybody I know who knows how to make a comeback, it's the phenomenal one, and that's why you are who you are. So if you want to get back on the horse and bounce back, I think we've got a long list of potential opponents for you.
Oh, yeah, I've got some ideas.
Oh,
Some things
I'm so sorry to tank the ratings on Raw, but I'm going to be needing some time off because I'm going to be filming a big Hollywood movie.
Yes, I'm aware. Congratulations. It sounds very exciting. We're very pleased. And as far as I'm aware, all the paperwork looks good. So, yes.
Thank you.
I need some time off too.
Yeah, him too.
Wow.
Yeah, me.
Why is that?
Because I'm the champion and I can do what I want.
No, you should listen to your old man more. When you're the champion, workload doubles. You have to show up more often.
That's right.
So, request denied.
Wow.
If you don't mind, I'm in the middle of a conversation. Yeah.
What are you going to talk to AJ about? Finding a retirement home? Did you already break your hip like my deadbeat dad?
That's funny. No, I didn't break a hip. In fact, I'm thinking about breaking something else right now.
Do you know what? Do you know what? We don't need this, AJ.
So AJ and Dom.
Good advice.
You know what, Nick? You talk about opportunities. I think I just got an idea.
I think I know what you mean.
Boy, Sammy. Oh my God, Karrion
You've got a really
Kross.
big decision to make tonight. And hopefully, you make the correct one.
God, what if Kross is the next one to join? What if Karrion Kross is the next one to join Seth and Breakker? No, wow, that would be Judgment Day win. Oh shit, did the Judgment Day win? I think so. Damn, I'm not gonna lie, I honestly cannot remember. That's crazy, and it just happened. The Judgment Day fought. No, the Viking Raiders won. Yep. They are the next tag team. Well, they're the number one contenders. Esme, you think it's been a pretty good show? I mean, I don't know. It seems like as much as there was building off of WrestleMania, and then the WrestleMania after all was so good, and then the SmackDown after WrestleMania was good, and for us to have 3 matches, and it actually be great matches. The tag team match was good. I just couldn't remember who won. The Rhea Roxanne match was good. The Ivy and Stephanie match was good. But other than that, like the Seth, we're figuring out something with Seth. Either we're getting ready to get a new member, or he's getting ready to push Sammy to SmackDown. That's okay. We're building off of that faction. The Becky Lyra thing, I understand we're building that too, but it just seems like it was, I don't know, it was done oddly. But I'm okay with the match. I had an idea that was coming, so it's not a bad match to build either. And then you're also building Julia versus Rhea. So there has been good things tonight.
Experiences. Find your package at onlocationexp.com/money-in-the-bank tickets. But tonight, we're in Kansas City, Missouri, where Monday Night Raw is live on Netflix and presented by Snickers.
I love Snickers. So damn good.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to apologize briefly tonight. My mouth got us, me and Pat, in a little bit of trouble last week.
Oh yeah, we still got the Pat McAfee thing.
With Gunther. However, I believe in 28 years sitting behind this desk, I've earned the opportunity to give opinions. Sometimes I may get a bit carried away, but that's because of my emotion and my love for what we do out here tonight. I want to take you back to this unfortunate incident from last Monday Night on Raw, and Pat and I are just gonna watch this along with you.
Michael, you got something to say to me? Tell me right now. Tell me right now. What are you upset with? I'm not the one who crashed out. Don't feel so
This right here, this was actually, it was interesting because I don't know where they're going with this. So let's find out.
So our general manager, Adam Pearce, has suspended Gunther indefinitely and has fined him an undisclosed amount of money.
Yeah. I think it's time for me to address this itch.
Here we go.
It is my honor to get a chance to chat in the city of the home of the... This place is glorious, and it's the right place for me to deliver this message. I think there's a lot of people that have forgotten who the hell I am.
He is calling out Gunther, more than likely.
I've had such a successful career on a microphone, I think I have even forgotten who the hell I am. This past week has made me look in the mirror and realize some things. That I'm still that dog that was born in the East Hills of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, to a truck driver that was trying to go paycheck to paycheck to paycheck. I am a man that was not handed a lot in this life. I am a man that is lucky to be blessed with great friends. I am a man that went from being an irrelevant bum to a human that is known in basically every city in this country. I don't have more talent than anybody. I'm definitely not better looking than most folks. But I happen to have a few things that I hope people will remember me by whenever my time has come to pass. When I die and I'm 6 feet in the dirt, I hope they say that guy was an incredibly hard worker. He worked his ass off, not only for himself, but for his friends, for his family, for his community. I hope they say he was an empathetic man. Whenever he received a lot, he gave back a lot. He gave millions of dollars to his community, in children's hospitals across the country, in military foundations, in homeless shelters, in LGBTQ communities, in public school foundations, in underprivileged communities and societies. I hope they say when I die that I gave back and left the world better than whenever I came into it. And last but not least, when I'm dead and gone, they will say that I was a loyal mother. You must ride for those that ride for you. If one go, all go. You're either with me or against me. And there's one man that has been with me since the day I met him, and he just so happens to be the greatest of all time, Michael Cole.
We're going to get a Michael Cole chant.
To Michael Cole, I will be loyal till I'm in the soil. And if somebody wants something with him, they got something with me. So last week, when that Austrian asshole put his hands on the throat, I had no other option but to protect my boy. It was deep in
See,
my soul.
McAfee's
It
going to
was
say
deep in my
anything.
blood. After it happened, obviously, I get attacked from behind. And I see myself choked out all over the internet, all over television. I have my friends and family saying, I don't think you should be doing that to Gunther. He's in his prime. He's the former world heavyweight champion. I said...
He said, fuck it.
If I die, I die. You got a problem with Cole, you got a problem with me, Gunther. SmackDown's version of Adam Pearce, please come out here.
The hell is he going to do with all this?
Mr. McAfee, I know Adam Pearce's management style tends to be let chaos reign supreme on Monday nights, but I'm in charge tonight and I do things a little bit differently.
There ain't no one there.
This is not the time or the place for this discussion, but you called me out, so here I am. So please, keep it professional, Pat.
I know you're just a middle manager, just like Pearce, and Pearce, we miss you. But I know you have the power on this particular evening to make some things happen. I don't like that Adam Pearce suspended Gunther. I don't like that Gunther isn't here. I want you to lift Gunther's ban, and I want to fight Gunther ASAP.
This is wild.
I had a feeling you might say that, which is why I already discussed this ahead of time with Pearce. As far as lifting the suspension on Gunther,
that's not going to happen.
Get your hands on him whenever you want. The answer is no. You two are far too valuable assets to the company. I can't take that risk. But speaking of value to the company, I have an alternative. We can lift the suspension on Gunther, and you can get your hands on him.
At Backlash.
In a sanctioned contest inside a WWE ring. Pat, what I'm proposing is this. Pat McAfee versus the Ring General Gunther. One-on-one at Backlash.
Yep.
Me and Gunther, one-on-one, St. Louis, Backlash.
That's what I'm saying.
Deal. He said deal. I'll take it.
Well,
Michael Cole, who the hell is going to replace
We'll get his reaction in a moment, but
McAfee? Who is going to replace McAfee?
To hell with Gunther, Michael Cole.
Speaking of Backlash, John Cena and Randy Orton will battle for the undisputed WWE Championship. It may be the last time they ever meet for a title. Let's take you back to the first time it happened.
Oh, damn.
Cena.
Oh, damn.
One of the great rivalries in the history of the WWE.
Damn right it was. SummerSlam 2007, by God. Fantastic match.
Two extremely popular superstars, both traveling their own paths until you get a collision.
These two young men putting it all on the line, giving their all. This
is what the WWE Championship is all about.
Both of those guys went into that knowing that, man, we're going to create history.
Orton's soul dripping with malice.
It's legit like good versus evil.
He is looking.
He's going to punt his head off.
It's locked in.
Like I can see just the way his body's moving, and I know what he's going to do.
RKO. One, two.
But if he hits another RKO, that's going to be it.
And here comes the FU back then.
It's like a great rivalry in sports. Red Sox, Yankees really cemented both guys as the top names of their era.
And it sure as hell did not end there either.
Well, for nearly 20 years, these two have battled for world championships around the world. This could be the final time. And it takes place in Randy Orton's hometown of St. Louis, Missouri, a week from Saturday at Backlash. Cena, Orton for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Almost, yeah. Oh boy, well, who's Sammy got talking to him now? He's seen Karrion Kross. He's seen Paul Heyman. Oh, main event Jay.
Another mother. Just checking on you, man. I know you got some big decisions to make tonight.
Oh, yeah. Big decisions. Yeah.
Well, look. Whatever decision you decide to make, it's going to be best for you. Love
He's
you.
most definitely turning.
Love you too, buddy. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Sure.
That's what I needed to hear. I gotta go.
Sammy's most definitely turning heel. Oh, damn.
Woo!
Jesus Christ.
That's karma, Oos.
One hell of a right hand. So yeah, I don't know if you know, but Logan Paul is going for the title. Challenged Jay at Backlash.
I'll beat him. If they put a major title on him and not a big card title for fucking belongs, I'll quit fucking one. I swear. I swear. I can't stand the Paul brother.
Logan Paul laid out Jey Uso with a dominant right hand. Yeah, about 10:30. Every PLE from here on will have a celebrity involved in some way. Pat will have all of his buddies from the show right with him. Who knows if Travis is there? Won't be surprised. That's how EJ. Listen, everyone has fell victim to that right hand. Roman got caught with it. Seth got caught with it. AJ's got caught with it. Everyone gets hit. So, it's not a bad thing. I am just wondering, though, if Sammy does take the bait. That's going to be the question. Well, while we are at our probably final commercial break of the night, the final score of the Cavaliers versus the Miami Heat was 138-83. That is absolutely crazy. And I do believe the Warriors game, it has not started yet. It's supposed to start at 10. Has not started yet, so I assume it's got a slight delay. Yeah, so that's the thing. Sammy, he's a wild card. You never know what Sammy's real intentions are. That's not a bad thing. Yeah, 55-point loss is fucking crazy. It's absolutely wild.
SummerSlam, two-day combo tickets for SummerSlam at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey on Saturday, August 2nd, Sunday, August 3rd. Go on sale this Friday, May 2nd via Ticketmaster. Pre-sale is Wednesday.
That's going to be hot in there.
Eastern. Great crowd tonight in Kansas City. We head up to Nebraska next week for Monday Night Raw and the home of the College Baseball World Series, Omaha, next Monday for Raw live on Netflix. Couple of great matches. Rusev returns. He put the entire locker room in Monday Night Raw on notice tonight.
Okay, he's going against Otis. Okay.
330-pound Otis from Alpha Academy. And also next week, Penta. Looking for some retribution and revenge on the returning J.D. McDonough of Judgment Day. Penta, McDonough, live on Raw next week. And yes, as long as Gunther approves, it's official. Pat McAfee's going to have a wrestling match a week from Saturday in St. Louis against Gunther. What on earth are you thinking?
Yeah, I think I kind of blacked out up there. I got to fight. I'm fighting Gunther. That's what I'm doing. The Ring General and I next Saturday.
Well, let's get to Seth freaking Rollins, who is in the ring. We await the decision by Sami Zayn.
Okay, y'all. I'm going to give us a final poll because this is basically the main event.
Well, we are here. It is nearly the end of the night, so Sami Zayn, I'd love for you to come out here and let's talk this out, my friend.
Big decision time.
Again, Paul Heyman and
Let's
Seth
go.
Rollins frame this as a favor. Sami Zayn go to SmackDown, stay out of the way of the whole future of the industry. Heyman, Rollins, and Bron Breakker. Seth made it very clear they will not allow anyone to stand in the way of what they want to accomplish.
Complete career-altering decision here for Sami Zayn.
Well, life-altering decision.
Amen, brother.
Sammy, before we get to the decision, I know you've had all night to think about it, but I thought about it a lot since earlier. Just hear me out, all right? Just hear me out. You're putting me in a very, very difficult position.
I can see that.
You're putting me in a really tough spot. Okay, because we go back a long way, and I for the life of me, I don't want to see anything bad happen to you, okay? And I get it. You don't like Braun. You don't like Heyman. But this is me we're talking about here. 20 years of friendship. This is you and me. Last week, I watched you come back to Raw. You celebrated in the center of this ring with Jey Uso because you guys are friends. And when you came out here tonight, I thought you were going to give me the same respect.
Fortunately, that's not the case.
I know you don't agree with it, but me and Braun and Heyman, that is the way forward. I believe with my whole heart that is the vision for the best future of WWE. And trust me, I wish I had somebody else to believe in, but there is nobody better to lead us into that future than me. And the fact that you don't believe in me, that hurts. Because this business, man, it tears relationships apart. It tears friendships apart.
Oh.
We've both been on either side of those things.
Oh.
And you know, after everything that's been said and been done, I mean, how many true friends can you count on one hand that you've made in this business? 1, 2, 3, 4, less than 5. But for me, you are one of those true friends.
When the friend got on him, it
When
works.
my baby girl was born, you were one of the first people that I called. You just become a new father yourself. I was scared out of my mind, man. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to turn. I came to you, and you gave me some of the best advice I've ever gotten in my entire life. I will forever be grateful for that. Now, please, allow me to return the favor and give you a piece of advice that could save your life. Take the pass, Sammy.
What if he doesn't take the
way
pass,
out.
though? What if he
Whatever
joins them?
Heyman's got lined up for you, take it, man. Because if you stay on Raw and you don't believe in me,
Okay, yeah.
bad things are gonna happen to you. And I love you, man, and I don't want that. I don't want that to happen for you. So take the pass, Sammy.
Breakker will spear him in half
out.
tonight.
I'm begging you, take the out.
If I hurt your feelings as a friend, I'm sorry. Everything you're saying is absolutely true. Our friendship transcends this business. Our kids are very close. We're good friends. They play together. We're very good friends. You're right, a real one. A real one. And outside of that ring, that is absolutely true.
But inside the ring,
When it comes to everything that you say inside of this ring, I think you're playing games. And you are good.
There we go.
Seth, you're good, man. You've always been good. I've never been that great at that stuff. You're really good. That's why you're in the position you're in. It's part of it. That's part of it. And you know, because of how close we are, you know exactly what card to play because I have confided in you over the years. I have told you how much the one thing that has eluded me my whole career, how much it nags at me.
a world title.
That I have eluded me this whole time, a WWE championship, the world championship, and now you're dangling that in front of me. That's what you're doing. So friend or not friend, for as long as you've known me, Seth, have you ever known me to run away?
Oh, there hasn't.
You talk about hurt feelings. I'm not gonna stand here while my friend threatens me. Because make no mistake about it, what you're doing right now is you are threatening me. You are saying that if I don't acquiesce, if I don't submit to your vision, your plans of the future, then I become a target. But guess what? I have been a target 1,000 times before.
That's true. He's not lying.
Live with being a target, but I cannot live being blackmailed, blacklisted, blackballed, extorted, strong-armed. I will not be threatened. I will win a WWE Championship. I will become a world champion. And when I do, it will not be because of any favors from anyone. It will be because I did it my way. I did it the right way. So, buddy,
it makes sense for Sammy.
Friend, I respect you. I love you. But this is me telling you to go to hell.
Well.
Well, Sami Zayn made his choice.
That was perfect timing. Let's just be honest.
You either live in the future or die with the past. Sami Zayn, you're about to look in the eyes of a bad man.
Oh, sweet God. What? What? How the hell are we getting a commercial right here? Of course, it has to be the longest commercial they could have gave us. Thing is, Breakker's in fighting clothes. He's got a singlet on. Are they gonna give us? Are they getting ready to put Sammy versus not Breakker right here at the end? Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, they built that up, and then next thing you bow, commercial break real quick. I get that last Wingstop ad in. It. I mean, hopefully whatever they're fixing here is going to make sense, but this is why they took time away from entrances tonight. I don't know, we got a minute and a half. They gave us the longest amount of commercials they've given us all night. John Cena ruined wrestling. Note Triple H is doing that. I don't know. It's... I don't know, I feel like some of the ad placement is okay. But then throwing the ad right there as a great transition from Sammy and Seth, the Breakers music hits. You see him with Paul. And the next thing you know, I'm at Wingstop. I didn't ask to go to Wingstop. Oh, I know. Is this another... What is it? Mission Impossible? How many has he done now? Tom Cruise.
Live in the future, die with the past. The words from Paul Heyman and Sami Zayn. And
We're really getting a Sami Zayn Bron Breakker match.
He will try to fight Bron Breakker tonight. Does not believe in this new vision that Seth Rollins has for the industry. And a belly-to-belly throw by the intense Bron Breakker.
I mean, Bron Breakker is the perfect person that I would add to a group. If you need some business handled, you need somebody's ass to be kicked or speared in half, there's only one man for the job, and that's Bron Breakker. Seth freaking Rollins has assembled a dream team here.
And, you know, listen.
Okay.
A lot of people are going to question the Bron Breakker joining this group. He's been very successful in his first year here in WWE, a two-time Intercontinental Champion. Lost in a fatal four-way, wasn't pinned at WrestleMania. Sami Zayn now.
There you go, Sammy.
In this matchup. But if you're Bron Breakker, Pat, I mean, you sort of can't blow it. Thought he was going to go for the Huluva kick. Instead went to the gut. And Sami Zayn's on fire now against Breakker. If you're Breakker, why not align with Paul Heyman? I mean, Paul Heyman has made the careers of many men in this industry. Caught by Breakker.
Good,
Think about
Billy.
what Heyman did for Brock Lesnar. Think about what Heyman did for CM Punk. Think about what Heyman did for Roman Reigns. Think about what Heyman is now doing for Seth Rollins. And Bron Breakker, perhaps the next Paul Heyman guy. There's an argument to be made there.
Michael, that's true.
Good decision.
Yeah,
They could be doing more scripting on the fly, kind of like with the John Cena thing.
Right, exactly.
There were two possible outcomes depending on what Cody said. Do we need to vote?
Smoke lighting Paul Heyman over his shoulder. Just felt different. It felt bigger.
Indeed.
True, probably not.
Paul Heyman again, it's done for everyone here.
Billions.
Damn.
Big
At the
elbow
marquee.
to the face. Hey, Sammy made some really good points. Do you think that this new alliance has some, smells a little bit like the bloodline?
People are thinking that Seth freaking Rollins might be a little power hungry.
Well, Sami Zayn called him bitter and jealous and said
You're good right from Sammy. Good job.
Seth freaking Rollins had a great NFL draft announcement this weekend. And now on Monday night, they're running roughshod on the entire show.
Oh, God.
Paul Heyman's excited by what he sees from Bron
One,
Breakker.
two.
Bron and a kick out by Sammy.
Gotta think Paul Heyman and Seth are just getting started here with Bron Breakker. Everything's brand new to them.
Oh, nice. Bron Breakker just turns that into a wicked spine buster.
It is new for
Obviously has
them.
the ability to ground and pound if you need it. Very comfortable in the ring. Has the explosivity that nobody else has in the WWE. Hits the ropes at 23 miles an hour. Can super spear you in half. And now he's got Seth freaking Rollins and Paul Heyman by his side.
Well, here's the
Good springboard, up and over, clothesline, takes down Breakker. Come on, Sammy, keep fighting.
He doesn't have to change anything. He's an unbelievable athlete. Now he just gets some tutelage from Heyman and Rollins as Sami Zayn now, the wily veteran, sends Breakker outside the ring. This territory, I don't believe Sami Zayn wants to be in here. Bron Breakker,
especially
grabbing the leg of Sammy.
Damn.
Rips him off the apron. Now Breakker pouncing Sammy off the table.
He's dribbling like
Is Seth going to stand there for this?
Oh, here comes the Jungle Cat.
Get out of the way.
Oh, sweet God. Breakker's going to fly. And the fact that Seth stood there, didn't move, didn't flinch.
To give a lariat to Sami Zayn.
That was fantastic.
NBA playoffs are here.
My goodness. Speaking of NBA playoffs, while we get a quick break here, Rockets are down 7 currently. It had just started though. Nothing to worry about for any of the Houston fans out there. What did Ludwig say?
Week after week, Adam Pearce seems to favor other people over his fastest rising superstar. He seems to favor other people over me, over Ludwig Kaiser. I gotta tell you, Kathy, I gotta tell all of you, I am sick and tired of that. I am sick and tired of the disrespect because apparently Ludwig Kaiser is underappreciated here. Apparently, Ludwig Kaiser is being overlooked. Apparently, Adam Pearce does not know what kind of a talent he has on his hands here. Because look at me! Look at me! Ludwig Kaiser is the greatest German expert since Mercedes-Benz, and everybody here knows it.
Thank you so much, Ludwig. We have to get back to the action.
Okay, so Ludwig Kaiser's out here speaking his mind. Interesting. If her Karrion Kross speak his mind, it seemed to be good results. Oh, yeah, Karrion. So, who knows? Maybe Ludwig is going to get the push he wants as well. Who knows? We'll figure out. They're going to have to figure out something with him.
You know, Sami Zayn has become the sacrificial lamb as Zayn takes on Breakker tonight in front of over 11,000 in Kansas City on Monday Night Raw. Sami Zayn trying to fight back, stay in this matchup against the heavy, so to speak, for the new Seth Rollins Paul Heyman alliance.
There you go, Sami. Keep fighting.
Again, look over the shoulder of a stoic Rollins. I mean, what does Sami gain with a win tonight, Pat?
I think tonight, with a win, Sami Zayn cements himself exactly who he is.
Over the top, powerbomb.
Cover on Breakker for the win and a kick out.
One of the top guys in the locker room, and then you got to think about this new crew. If Bron Breakker was to lose in front of Seth and Paul Heyman,
Ain't gonna be well.
Sunset
Good sunset flip. Very strong, too.
Three count there. Paul Heyman's been smiling like the butcher's dog as he looks at Seth freaking Rollins.
The lights are on.
The hero of the locker room if he can pull this one off.
Certainly.
It looks like the Fireflies are out. What the hell is going on?
In its tracks with a win here tonight.
Exploded suplex. Nope.
With the exploder. And Breakker fighting back again. These guys have had some battles. In fact, Bron Breakker took the Intercontinental Championship from Sami Zayn. Zayn now.
Good tornado DDT.
Cover by Zayn.
1, 2.
Who kicks out at 2. And Mr. Heyman looks a bit concerned here at ringside.
That was close, boys.
Not what Heyman and Seth Rollins expected
It was not.
here tonight. Sami Zayn is in this fight.
The dog is in one.
How embarrassing would this be for Heyman if his hand-picked new Paul Heyman guy got beat by Sami Zayn tonight?
Let's not leave out the embarrassment that Seth freaking Rollins would have to feel as well.
Oh boy, we're going to see a Frankensteiner.
Sami Zayn, full momentum heading to the sky.
And Breakker, though, gonna meet him there. Bron Breakker.
I'll get ready for it.
Play defense as Sami Zayn continues to fire away.
Shoot.
Breakker, though, up to the top rope.
Frankensteiner.
Be a part of this
It's time to spear.
Dogs are barking in Kansas City, and Sami Zayn has no idea he's about to be cut in two.
I'm waiting probably on Roman to show. No, maybe not.
Sami Zayn caught him with a kick. And Sami with an exploder in the corner, and Sami's got life. The man who has pulled off miracle after miracle in his career could take down the Heyman and Rollins coalition.
Oh, that was.
Big sigh of relief from the wise man.
And that will do it.
And again, just
Yep.
an emotionless Seth Rollins looking on, and Rollins
Gave him the nod of approval.
head for Breakker to put away Zayn.
Oh, sweet Lord.
Zayn defenseless in the
There it
corner.
was.
Another
Jesus.
spear by Breakker. I've called him an unpredictable badass for his entire career. That is one of the reasons why.
It doesn't have to be this way. Take the out. There's still time. Take the deal. Take the deal Heyman's got set up for you. You can still get out. Take it! Go to hell!
An ever defiant Sami Zayn telling Rollins he will not take the deal, and more punishment is coming.
My
Zayn
God.
wants to be a martyr.
God.
And instead, he super speared for the third time in Kansas City.
He's still not done. He's going to spear him again.
Gave him an opportunity. And again, our senior official, Chad Patton, is checking on Sami Zayn after the 3 spears. He's calling for the EMT. I don't believe this match is going to continue. And Sami, he may have broken ribs.
Oh, shit. Okay.
He's actually gasping for breath, Pat, right here in front of us.
I don't know how you'd be healthy after what Braun just did to him.
The crowd's chanting one more time. It was the cut of the throat from Seth.
Oh my God, Pat.
Oh my God, he is getting ready to spear the hell out of. Oh my God.
Get in there, stop this maniac. Enough's enough. It's a 4th spear.
Jesus.
Call him off. The man's practically, he can't move. Get out of his way. Seth, do something.
Seth's the one that told him to do that.
He can't even breathe.
The crowd wants one more. Okay, he's going to finish the match by pinning him.
Come on, Paul.
And the ref's calling it off.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
God.
smart. You got officials in the ring now.
Oh, the Lord, Jamie, you might want to get the hell out of there, bud.
By Breakker. I mean, hey, listen. Hey,
We're going to have to call the National Guard here, I think.
Yeah, the ref threw in the towel.
This is night 1 here.
well, Rollins calling Breakker off.
Okay.
He made his bed.
Oh, Seth's going to stomp the shit out of him. God.
He told Breakker Sami made his bed, and now he's got to sleep in it.
Consequences come with every choice that is made.
What a force. The landscape has changed for Raw. Paul Heyman has done it again. Seth Rollins
And the crowd is behind it.
has the power. No one is safe on Monday Night Raw.
And the crowd absolutely is eating it up. Yep, the crowd is what will keep this faction alive, where it has destroyed other ones. 100%. Because I don't think if the crowd wasn't behind it, I don't think it would be working. Bron Breakker gave 4 super spears to Sami Zayn. The ref threw in the towel, and Seth Rollins stomped his head in. That's exactly what happened. Yeah, Sami got absolutely obliterated. And I don't know, like I was saying, the crowd is truly making a difference for this group. 100%. But either way, we're gonna figure out more. I feel like there'll be more people added. There'll be more people side with them. It's just gonna take some time to build it, and it's not gonna take long either. Overall, the show, Jay, he got knocked out by Logan Paul. Big Jim's on SmackDown, and Roman may have Roman time off. So, not sure. But I am looking forward to seeing how they react to the situations. But what I do know is we will be here for NXT tomorrow. NXT should be extremely interesting. Especially with everything that's going on in the women's division, and then also on top of that, you got Joe Henry coming back to call out Trick Williams for what happened. So I'm looking forward to that. But of course, inside the community tab, you will have the option to vote on tonight's show. I know a lot of people have done let me know how they felt about it. Of course, in the comments, let me know why. Let me know what you felt did not happen that should have, or where they fell short. Yeah, Joe Henry is gonna be interesting to see what he does tomorrow. War games are gonna be Seth Screw versus Jay, Punk, Roman, and Sammy. More than likely. I could easily see that happening, Michael. That's probably where we're going with that one. It's gonna be interesting outcome, I guess. I don't know who else is gonna be added, and that's where I'm kind of curious, because the crowd enjoys it all, and so we got to make sure we get the right mixture of people the crowd's behind against people the crowd's behind, because they're behind Seth, they're behind Breakker, they're also behind Sammy, they're also behind Paul Heyman. So the more people you add to go against the other faction, got to make sure they still are behind them. That way you really don't hurt either team. So we'll see what happens with that. We are probably going to go and finish watching the Warriors and Rockets game tonight. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon for NXT. We'll try to go live a little sooner to look at the new update for WWE 2K25 with the My Faction stuff. We may get a couple of that knocked out before NXT. We'll just see what all we can get done. There was a pretty big update from what I understand. I'm going to be checking on that. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. And as always, if you see someone in public, make sure you give them a smile. It could change their day. It could save their life. You never know what someone's going to. Until we are alive again, Kraken Community, we are over and out.